Hi everyone, this is Peter here. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today's video is going to be just a short macro compilation. I've got several subjects that I'm going to show you in this video that were all captured with the Laowa 90mm ultra macro lens on my Canon R7. If you want to know how I customize the Canon R7 for macro photography, you should definitely check out this tutorial. Also, if you're new to the channel and you love nature photography and especially macros, go and check out all the different playlists that I put together. You might find some videos interesting. Anyway, let's have a look at those shots now. This first image is a stacked shot of liverboards that consists of 10 frames blended together in Photoshop. These were extremely small, and I took this image at the maximum magnification of 2x. The thin silvery strands are the fruiting pad, and there's a small amount of the leaf on the right, probably Lophocalisi, and there's also some moss here, the tufty green leaves in the foreground. What's really interesting about liverboards is that they do not have a vascular system, just like mosses. The lack of vein-like tubes, which are responsible for conducting moisture and nutrients throughout the plant, limits them to a small size. They reproduce by spores, just like ferns, which usually requires them to be in wet or moist places. I captured these liverboards on a rotting log. Our next subject is an extremely tiny mushroom that belongs to the genus Rickenella. This moss cap was barely visible with the naked eye, and I really loved its vibrant orange color and the hair-like cystidia on the cap and stipe, which give these small mushrooms a fuzzy appearance. This is another stack shot that contains 10 photos, but I probably should have taken at least 15. Our third subject is a tiny signal fly that was very skittish, and unfortunately I only managed to grab this portrait at a lower magnification. This species belongs to the genus Revelia and is considered an agricultural pest, as their larvae feed on roots of flowers and several cultivated plants such as eggplant and black locust. The next two portraits are of a weevil that belongs to the genus Hypolixus. The side portrait contains 7 images of this cute, colorful specimen, while the frontal portrait was stacked from 3 frames. I haven't found much information on this particular species, unfortunately. The next series of shots are of a very small female bronzehopper jumping spider that was moving around a fair bit on the underside of a leaf, and it took me some time to grab these portraits with some decent eye contact. I never get tired of capturing these adorable little spiders with amazing vision. The next 3 pictures are of a leaf beetle that belongs to the genus Peltoschema. This genus contains 94 described species, and while some of them are ladybird mimics, others are considered serious pests as they can defoliate host plants such as acacias. They have a wide distribution across Australia. Our next subject is a very small formicine ant that belongs to the genus Prolaceus. 18 of the 19 described species are from Australia, and they usually nest in soil or trees. This one was foraging on a eucalypt leaf, and it took me several attempts to nail the focus on those impressive compound eyes. This following ant was much larger. This species belongs to the genus Rhytidopinera. These two were rubbing their antennae together, and at this magnification only the head of the bottom one was in focus. Our last ant species for today belongs to the genus Notoncus. This was the first time I captured a winged alate. Ants are usually predators of butterfly larvae. However, the blue butterfly family have evolved a range of mechanisms to overcome predation by either deterring or attracting ants of this genus by secretion of compounds that will attract them to defend their larvae instead. I captured this mutualistic relationship a few years ago, and it's absolutely fascinating. This next close-up shot that was captured at approximately 1x magnification of a mosquito that belongs to the genus Aedes that are well-known virus vectors for Japanese encephalitis or the Ross River virus, for example. Our second last subject is a rather large soldier fly that I stumbled upon at the wetlands. Their larvae are usually found in compost heaps and are generally not considered pests. The female of this species of soldier fly is often referred to as a walk due to its lack of wings, which I captured in this series. The adult males do have wings, but they are much smaller than the females. They are found mainly in southeastern Australia, and their larvae mainly feed on decomposing vegetation and scats. This specimen was moving around a fair bit, but I still managed to grab a few portraits at different angles and magnification ratios. I left a beautiful parasitic wasp for last that belongs to the family of ichneumoniid wasps. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to narrow down the identification. If you recognize this species that was very small, approximately a centimeter in length, then please let me know. It was very busy moving around as well and only stayed still for a few moments, so I was especially happy with these last 2 frames where you can see a fair bit of intricate detail of this primarily bicolored specimen with a little bit of iridescence on its wings. this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. You might also want to have a look at these videos next, and catch you very soon in the next one.